Hey, Mom, I'm on the TV. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our conference. I'm Claire. I'm a Director of Engineering at Netlify. I've been here almost 2 years, and I'm super excited to share some of the things we've been doing in the last year with you. As Matt mentioned, today we're announcing the Netlify Composable Web Platform. I'm thrilled to talk about one of the foundational pieces of this platform, one that we launched over 7 years ago. We've advanced it incredibly in that time, and now we're calling it Netlify Core. It's the solution in our platform that truly enables you to build anything. And when I say build anything, you might be wondering what I mean. It's a combination of many things, and I'm super excited to share some of those with you today. It's features that make your developers' lives easier, getting pages, campaigns live faster, driving higher conversions. It's expanding ways to build anything you want, so your website, store, or app can deliver personalization, unparalleled performance, and enterprise-grade security. And it's an expanded set of integrations and an ecosystem that make building anything so much easier. Let's dive in. What have we been building? Okay, so I'm really tempted to talk about Netlify Dev, command line tool, custom live URLs. By default, a development server runs on a developer's machine, but sometimes you might need to share your work. You need feedback or whatever. You can share the link so anyone can view your site in real time as you develop it. Our ChatGPT plugin can help you build a site. Yep, AI can create the matrix on the web. We're doomed. That's it. Don't need any of us. This was a small prompt using the ChatGPT plugin, which if you have access to that, go play. See what it will build and drop onto the Netlify platform for you. And especially cache control headers. You wouldn't believe how excited these few lines of code can make developers. But I know that you are not going to be swayed by features. You want to solve problems. People do not buy platforms, they buy solutions. And you want an easier life, right? I do. Don't we all? So let's look at a few of the things we've been doing to make our customers' lives easier and how that might help you. Perhaps you have sprawling infrastructure and tooling, including CMSs, that have evolved or been added to over time, acquisitions, things like that. Is your bandwidth spiraling out of control? Or have you become a victim of your own success? The business is taking off, but your website's holding you back. You're too scared to put out a new version of your website because the teams are afraid to touch it. Or you need your teams, whatever their size, to be empowered. Then you've come to the right place. Netlify can help you. So let's start with our marketing friends. You've got objectives, you've got goals, marketing qualified leads, brand presence, yeah? But often the technology is a blocker rather than an enabler. We've always cared about great experiences for your customers. Performance is one of those. And our high-performance edge network has long given you an edge. Pun very much intended. Performance metrics are important because they're everything. Netlify gives you lightning-fast websites with which gives you the highest conversion. And how you build your front end matters a lot. And Netlify now provides you with real-time feedback on how key metrics for this looks. It's gold for the marketing and performance-oriented user. These metrics are based on data from actual visitor interactions on your site. It's real-world feedback. Deploy previews have been on Netlify since 2016, and in 2021 we made them even better with collaborative deploy previews. So you can view proposed changes before they go live, share feedback, and the Netlify Draw already allows you to draw on screenshots, record a video, and add notes, as you can see in the video that's playing. And oh boy, do we have something exciting coming up for you in about 15 minutes. Which brings me on to our next thing, integrations. As you saw in the deploy preview video, we already integrate with many source code control systems and issue trackers. But you want to do more, and integrations allow for that. We've had build plugins for years, but the launch last month of the SDK gives us the capability to have even deeper and wider integrations. and to leverage data from any and all of your CMSs or even proprietary systems. Again, much more detail coming up very soon. And finally, we have personalization. The use of third-party cookies might have become problematic. Yeah, I'm one of those countries that has GDPR and things like that, and banners and pop-ups. You can still engage with your customer using our build and our edge functions to deliver a custom experience. And even better, it's without client-side JavaScript, which also helps with performance. Okay, convince the marketing team. Now, let's not panic the organization. I get it. You want to adopt an incremental approach. You need a smooth transition. You need to get buy-in along the way. You want to have a demonstrable value add. Our solutions for incremental adoption using things like our redirect APIs, which have been solving this for large enterprises for some time, get an even bigger boost with the addition of edge functions, which can address even more complex and sophisticated needs. There are so many ways to handle redirects on Netlify. Our redirects engine is a super powerful tool. We offer a redirects file, which you can see on the screen here, in the root of the site, and we can also handle configuration inside our Netlify TOML file, which allows adding custom headers, query parameters, and checking for JSON Web Token if you need authentication in your redirects. And this one line, that's it, one line. That's all you need to blanket proxy to another service via the redirects file. If you need more power, proxy at the edge. This small snippet of code is all you need to do. And you can do redirects at the edge using this with a rewrite. And finally, with our new updated Functions API, released V2 last week, anybody see that? Go read the blog post. It allows you to specify endpoints in code rather than via redirects. So it's configuration in code. There's a lot of power and flexibility in how you can incrementally move over to Netlify with these tools. Okay, right. That's good, great. But what about, compliance, cost, these things that the legal team worries about, I get it. Compliance is important for your business. It's the precursor to many deals, and in Europe especially, with even individuals wanting to use your site or app. Using anything extra is a risk. We understand that. But Netlify makes this easy. We're ISO 27001 and SOC 2 Type 2 certified, and we actively monitor for best practices. We have enterprise team management, because you want to ensure that only those who you want to give access to, and revoke when needed, have access to the Netlify account and sites. We've not only got single sign-on, but also SAML SSO, using your identity provider. So we work with what you already have. And that gives you access control at the team or organizational level. And you can manage centrally in that one place. You can even enforce SSO, depending on your policies. And we're also making available Identity Provider Directory Sync, SCIM, for those in the know, to further streamline this workflow. And that brings site-level access control. I mean, for those super secret branding campaign sites, that's probably quite important. Log drains. Now, this may not sound super exciting. It's very, very powerful, and it is something that you need. It's not only great for compliance, but also for your developer and SRE teams. It enables you to have advanced observability and debugging workflows. I mean, who doesn't want those? I certainly do. When my teams encounter problems, I expect them to be able to self-solve. From a compliance perspective, the use of log drains allows all your logs to be joined up, regardless of which system they come from. You can then have monitoring and alerting, and even auditing, going on in a central place, and your existing processes will just continue to work. Okay, good. Next step. I know, developers, yes, I was one, kind of, am I allowed to call myself a developer yet? No, okay. They like to be challenged. They like learning new tools and techniques. And at Netlify, we can solve for their preference and your business goals. We believe our tools are pretty decent. We take great pride in our developer experience. And in adopting Netlify, we don't stop your developers using whatever the hot new thing is. And even better for you is that through our ecosystem, we don't even lock you in. Our Netlify functions, did I already mention we released V2 last week? Allows for server-side code to be deployed as well as front-end code. And you can build complex applications. We don't limit your developers or their solution space, which makes them happy and allows your business to have the best solution that you need. You can run our entire platform from your terminal. We're just doing that here in this little video. Build, test, debug your app or site locally. This is what's happening here. Share your work live. We mentioned that at the start. Build and deploy from the command line. All of this is useful for individual developers, but it's also useful for local scripting, auditing, and compliance. That's how quickly you can create a site, just like that. And the SDK, released last month, adds even more. You can create unique digital experiences and link anything you would like to Netlify. You can build integrations with ease. You can customize processes and functions during deploy, runtime, build time. And you can even bring data into Netlify Connect that we GA'd earlier this summer. You can build, scale, and automate your way on your timeline. As I already mentioned, we have the capability to have integrations, to pull data from any and all services that you rely on to create your complete website. You might want to pull e-commerce data in, or personalize at the edge, or reach out to a custom database that you have. We want to support all of these tools and already support a wide variety of external tools, bringing the best of breed together. Each business division can use the tools they prefer, and we can help you pull things together. And in this way, we can meet your business where you are, using your tools, your systems, and the things your developers want to use. We want to be supportive rather than disruptive in helping you achieve your goals. Okay, you're sold. Excellent. Sales team will be speaking to you all at the end. But what if you have a larger team or unique needs? Well, we've got even more for you, and I'd love to bring Jennifer to the stage to share these details.